be eventually. Of course, it's happened faster than most people have expected, but just exciting to where the direction is going. And it's only going to go up. More and more players in the college level are more and more talented, and you're just excited with the expansion and new teams. I mean, the sky's the limit really for this league now.
All right, I have Alyssa Thomas taking questions. Start with Gabby.
Hi, Alyssa. So I asked DB a similar question, but since you're now a free agent, how do you plan to approach that in the months ahead?
Honestly, not even thinking about it. I mean, season just ended, and still packing up, and I'm gonna enjoy my time off. Not going overseas right away, so I'm just looking forward to not having to think about basketball right now.
Jordan?
Hey, AT. So this question is kind of on the mental side, and I understand if you don't want to answer, but after you beat the Fever in the first round, you talked about, the homophobic and racist comments and how there's no place for that at all. So I guess just talk about from a mental standpoint, just what was it like dealing with that, and how did you kind of block out the noise throughout the season?
I think I already touched base on it. I said what needed to be said, and the things that were said to us that were uncalled for, and I think we can just leave it at that.
Maggie?
Hey, AT, I just want to know what's the biggest impact this organization has had on you as a player and as a human?
I mean, they gave me a chance. Not too many people get a chance in a league like this, and they drafted me way back when, back in 2014, and have believed in me throughout my career. So, that's huge. You don't really see that to people to last this long in the league, especially on one team. So, extremely grateful for that.
Thank you.
Emily?
You've been with the Sun for your whole career now. How different was this year, adding pieces mid-season and kind of having a tumultuous end to the year like you guys did?
I mean, I think that's one thing in Connecticut that you're very used to is always the changeable pieces. We're always adding new pieces. It is a tough market. It's not for everybody. It's not the cities that other teams have, but it is about the basketball and being a close unit. And we had a great run. Unfortunately, didn't end the way that we wanted to, but overall had a lot of fun with this group.
Tiffany?
Hey, T, how are you? When you look back over this season, you had a lot of big moments. What are some of the biggest highlights that you're going to take from this season?
I mean, I just think in a whole. I mean, it was a lot of fun on and off with this group. For me, it's about winning. I don't really care about the moments or the accolades or anything like that. It's just about trying to get it done, and unfortunately, again, we did not get it done. So just a lot of memories with this group. I had a lot of fun with my teammates on and off the court, and you're definitely gonna miss those moments.
Just a quick follow-up. Would you change the core players of this team, or would you just keep it the same?
They don't pay me for that, so that's not a question for me.
George?
Alyssa, congrats on a great season, just the Olympics and individually and with the team as well. Obviously, this was a good road team, 14-6, just like at home. But in the off season, is that a motivating factor that, hey, if it comes down to a decisive game, we want it in Connecticut as opposed to just having to go on the road?
I mean, it's about taking care of the opportunities that you have, and unfortunately, we did not. I think every year is different, and you don't know if a home or away game is better. And unfortunately, it was a tough series. It had been a tough series all season long for us, and it just didn't go the way that we wanted.
Maggie?
You were pretty candid earlier after the Olympic break about Connecticut's lack of a practice facility. I was just wondering for you, how important is that for a team in general speaking, just in terms of evolving with their franchise and evolving in their market?
Yeah, I think here in Connecticut, we've been behind in a lot of things. And times are changing. You see more and more people having practice facilities or renovating their practice facilities, and not as many people are going overseas anymore, and that's a huge factor in free agency with people is coming in the market and training and having those opportunities. And Connecticut is not a city that a lot of people want to come into, especially in the winter. Connecticut winters aren't for everybody. And it's just we gotta play catch up, and we've been playing catch up for a while. And if we don't get it together, it just makes it that much harder to get players in here.
George?
Alyssa, just what did it mean just to be a part of this special year for the league? Just the growth it took, obviously with the crowds, the players, the Olympics as well definitely helps. But just, what did it mean to you just, looking back on it and even many years from now, you can say when it did take that huge step this year that you were a part of it and you were, a really big figure in it as well.
Yeah, I mean, to be in the league early on, and we went from having roommates on the road, commercial flights, and little by little things had changed with new CBAs. But I think the jump we had this year is what we all expected it to be eventually. Of course, it's happened faster than most people have expected, but just exciting to where the direction is going. And it's only going to go up. More and more players in the college level are more and more talented, and you're just excited with the expansion and new teams. I mean, the sky's the limit really for this league now.
And ending with Anthony.
Just listening to what you're saying, it seems like you're very calm about the whole situation, but I'm trying to see, are you trying to get a feel for, are you disappointed that you didn't win the championship? In terms of all the work you guys put in and coming basically one bad quarter away from winning the game and going to the championship. So I guess, are you disappointed?
I mean, I think that's an answer you probably could answer for yourself. I think that's the whole point of a season is to win a championship. So to lose is not what you're playing basketball for. So I'm pretty sure you know the answer to that one.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.